today's episode, we are talking about a topic, a very interesting topic, our education. Is a university degree still necessary for a successful life?
Is a university degree still necessary for a successful life?
Previously, if people went to the university, they were sort of guaranteed a job in life. They got the head knowledge, but they also got a practical experience, and they could make something good of their life. Is a university degree still necessary for a successful life? Where a successful life means having your means of subsistence, where you can get something to feed yourself and build a family.
So
Currently.
In one Ghanaian context.
Yes, Ghanaian context.
Is it necessary? I think, first of all, educating yourself is necessary. Education is really necessary. But it's guaranteeing you the success you need. I don't think that adage where is it, education is the key to success. It be scam, it be lie. Because if you be so hard, then plenty people no go cry over this unemployment issues and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, so far as I'm done with school, there should be that level of guarantee that you are done, so probably get a job. But that's not how the world works. You get it. So
but education is the key to success. It doesn't say schooling. So schooling is a form of education.
So formal education in that context,
it was talking about formal education, schooling.
Yeah. So I don't for you educating yourself. I agree. Like you can do your PhD or masters, whatever, but it does not guarantee you. Also, far as you are done with your degree or PhD or HND or whatever, this certificate.
At least in the Ghanaian setting,
it does not guarantee you success, because the plenty people they Ghana here we then finish them a degree or HND self, they don't get job.
But could it also be a question of the program you want to do in school? Because some people, they certain programs they finish and they have jobs. I mean, within a particular sector. I don't know whether you are getting. If you did art, history, bro, like, but I don't see any pharmacists there to be unemployed.
I know.
It's not like the other courses with the non-STEM fields.
I think when it comes to social sciences, like them courses, OBIAB, that's the thing. Like, as you made mention of, back in the days, when they had their own system, there was this O level, Form 5, O level, whatever. And when you are even down with the O level, there were jobs available. One, population wasn't that large, there were jobs available. Just a few people even went to the university. You get it. So for you to...
And the demand was high for graduates.
Yeah.
The demand was high, like companies wanted graduates. But right now there are a lot of people doing a lot of regular courses.
And the truth is university schools don't scrap doors. There are a lot of universities, like you could have, I know there are 7 public universities and over a private universities. And most of these universities, when they go for accreditation, they get a social science course like business administration, you could do social science like HR, then economics, and anybody who doesn't get admission to this university will find a way to get a private university and also get that same level of degree. So the pool itself the pool of variance for university graduates is now large. The sample size is large. So, and the jobs currently now are not expanding to absorb. So when it comes to you educating yourself and having the notion, so far as I have a degree, I need to be successful, I'm going to university to become successful, I don't think that's the right notion you should have, because it doesn't guarantee. There's no guarantee anywhere. There's no certainty anywhere. Said, like I plenty of people, somebody if you finish school and they sell jerseys for Instagram. You do engineering, but they sell jerseys. So I feel like
for finding ways.
Yeah, I feel like education in itself, it's good. It's good to educate yourself. But then,
but could it also be that is necessary, as in it can raise up your ceiling where you wish to go. It can raise you higher up than someone who hasn't been to the university. That's if you are employed. So if I'm employed and then I go and better myself, do my PhD, masters or whatever, or do some short courses somewhere, it can give me a better chance of getting a promotion.
Yes, that's a key, that's a key truth. Like, if you are working, okay, if you are working and you prefer to do your masters, it's allowed. I think it's the best option to do. But if you are not working, you are unemployed, and I'm not saying don't go and do your masters, but if the certainty is not there for you, because I feel for a Ghanaian context, it's all about networking.
Yeah.
When it comes to employment and getting jobs and all these things, people cry, oh, Ejuma in but Ejuma no. If you have the right plugs, right,
then go create some non-existent office.
You will get office. Obviously, you will get office. But the issue is that will be how it for run. Like, at least it should be equal opportunity for everyone. But the truth is that's not the case. And when you go, let's pick up the financial sector, for example, the banking sector. When you go there, you find a lot of other social sciences, called like people who did psychology, philosophy, history, and they are tellers.
Yeah.
They don't have any accounting background.
Maybe you go see.
You go see what?
If you are a foster, you go take psychology.
You see what?
Take psychology.
So you ask yourself, say, the one for the one who had completed University of Ghana Business School, right?
Yeah.
Has not gotten an opportunity to work at the bank. So I come as a philosophy student. Is working at the bank. It doesn't make sense because there's no accounting background or any financial background.
There's no link, yeah.
But the truth is, with social science, with the banking sector, there's always you get trained whether you're an accounting student or not.
True.
So it doesn't really matter. They are going to train you on how to use the system because the software, this one. So I feel, to some extent, yeah, I agree. If you're in it, if you are employed, you want to do your masters, if you want to attend a lecture, if you want to be this, you want to be that, yes, it's necessary for you. But then you should know what exactly you want as you want to do as an individual.
I'm just going to do masters in
anything. I just
information robotics. Yeah, so but I also think that it also depends on the program you are going to offer in school. Some programs are I don't want to say they are guaranteed, but there's almost a certainty that when you finish, you will get something to do. Like medicine, you go and do medicine, you pay 7,000 fee paying, whatever. There is a higher guarantee for you than other people who are just doing the normal social sciences courses. That's what I believe. If you are going to the university, and at least make it be worth it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, you conclude.
You do medicine, you do pharmacy. It's going to pay off. You are not going to join a large pool of unemployed people. I'm not saying there are no pharmacy students who are unemployed, but even they have this, what's it called? This thing they do. They don't call it national service. It's sort of like their training. Yeah, you can even when you're going to do your training as a pharmacist, at least KNUST, doctor of pharmacy, you're above a locum. A locum is someone who works in the pharmacy. And it's like you're above him. Even you are doing your training, you are way above him. There are opportunities for you more than the average person who would like to go and work as an administrative assistant nowhere or everywhere. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it's streamlined towards a particular direction. So I also believe if you want to go to the university, you have to look at the program you're going to do. Yes, and what it will pay off. Because at the end of the day, I remember when I was in tech, we were looking at pharmacy and then saying, this course is difficult. I'm happy. We are happy we are not doing this program, blah, 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 blah. But some of us finished. Some of my mates finished and they are still at home. The pharmacy students who did 6-7 years, whatever, are employed. You get what I'm saying? So I believe the type of program you are going to do to count. You can't always follow your passion or your heart. especially in this part of Africa, you have to ask yourself, where is there a lot of demand, and where can I apply myself to be more useful?
Okay, I agree with that point. I totally agree, because the course you read helps you to, as you say, streamline you to get certain job opportunities. But there's always a threshold, like medicine. A lot of people could get the 8As, get admission, interview near pharmacy, interview near
so the entry requirement is high for those
courses. But I even learned with medicine, Crampono, the way they conduct their interviews is way different. It's not about like what you know, but probably they can even ask you, is any of your relatives within the health sector? Those kind of simple, trivia. Now, but you with you, because that's what, and even with law like this, like I know, like at least you should have some, some law background, being probably your lawyer. Sorry, your dad is a lawyer, a judge or something. Normally, that's how it works.
Family of lawyers.
Yeah, normally that's how it works. So I believe that yes, it's not everybody who can apply for medicine. Not everybody.
And the cost factor involved will not allow everyone.
Yes, so for that reason, it's not everybody will if he apply for medicine. Same way, the other people are person who invest in the he wants to, like, he or she wants to attend.
That's the truth. See, I don't know about you, but before I went to the university, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just going to the university because it was a trend. After JHS, SS, after SS, university. But then it's a life-changing decision, and I believe that parents should also sit their children down and tell them, look, this is what you are going to do with your life. The program you choose in the university can affect where you end up. It can. I'm not saying it will. It can affect where you end up. And so I believe people should explore more options with their parents rather than, I don't know whether you get what I'm saying.
I understand.
Yeah, and we should, a lot of people in the West, they take a gap year. 1 year, think about what you want to do, where your strength is. But Charlie, if you stay for a house, your parties where they go university, you will feel inferior to them. So we are all in a hurry. It's like a rat race, but nobody really wins. So I believe we should also consider, we should think. I mean, when people finish SS, we should have some sort of, I don't know whether it's mentor or counseling, like to know the person's strengths. You get what I'm saying? And see where you can harness those things, at least in the educational sector.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you. But another issue when it comes to this, it's all about the person's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not that intelligent to apply for, say, economics, stats, maths, and I could do the psychology. No, and even another factor that affects the mood of placement is, there's no understanding when it comes to like how you get. You might get the 6 A's or the required grade.
Yeah.
The placement, like the course placement, like they make sense. If you get a cons sociology, then let's say Chinese or something, you get, or someone with, when you have good grades, but you have psychology, you get it. Maybe he applied for a cons stats maths, but the result was very good. He had a very good result, but they gave him psychology.
So my question to you is, what happens to people who get pushed into these areas?
By their parents?
No, by the system. Maybe they did averagely well. They shouldn't have gotten those courses. They should have done better. But then they are in these courses, or they've gotten these offers. What do you have to tell them? What do you think they can do? Should they wait for 1 year, reapply, or what?
It depends on the person. Right? If you feel as if I could wait for a year, then reapply again. Because normally there are chances when you reapply.
Yeah, you say when I batch, it was a double batch.
Yeah.
But the people, and the courses we had were terrible because the pressure was so much. But the people who applied after us, even with very average grades, they were getting good courses.
Yeah. So I think when you wait for a year and you reapply, normally there's a higher chance of you getting your required course, you get it. But to wait that 1 year, it's all about the individual.
Yeah.
Because
like that.
It'll be somebody just won't go because Charlie, as you said, pressure. All in me.
You day house unless Charlie, you day indoors. So. Auntie Ata will see you. Oh, now who go school?
All these things they count. So, and at times to what people do get the top grade A schools like uni, leg, tech, but they don't get a required course. So they would like to choose a different university. Let's say Central University. Yes, then go and do their. But that one is all about financing. That's the key factor. But if you don't have the money to pay for the higher school fees, then you have to wait for a year or just go for the cycle like that. And you get it. It's all about financing. And I feel
so if you get the psychology and those, why are we using psychology? But if you get the social courses, what should be your plan?
So
after school.
Whilst you're in school, you should have a plan. You get it?
It shouldn't be your grades.
But you should have a plan. I can't remember when I was about completing uni, right? I had a plan. I know what I wanted to do. Probably I did the required course I wanted. So yeah. But then you should have a plan. But my main issue is life after school is way different.
Than what you think it will be.
Exactly. Life after school.
18 you go to the university, 22 you come out, 25 you get married.
So I feel the real focus should be life after school. Because you can do your masters in any field. You can do your PhD in any field, provided you are certain about what you want to do. You can do your masters.
Direction.
Yes, you could do your masters or PhD in any field. So you facing life after school should be the key concern about how best you could get yourself a job.